Hey guys, welcome to Exploring the Holos. I guess I'm gonna show you quickly how I'm going to wire up this switch for the TireMinders. Um, if you watched my video a few videos ago, I wired up the new battery box and the Anderson plugs, and I did not wire in that switch. It appears the loop broke off, and it did not get wired in there, and I'm not going to take all that tape off right now, so I'm just going to wire outside of it. I have plenty of wire, so let's do that. As you can see, there's plenty of wire here. They give you a lot. And I'm going to cut this off. These are going to be useless. I got some new ones, and then we're just going to stick them in here, have quick disconnects out here, kind of like this, but smaller. And those can stay wired into the battery permanently. All right, let's get after it. Okay, I was unsure which one of these is positive and negative, and it does matter because it's DC. You got one with a white line and one with nothing on it. Now, I do believe that the one with nothing is the negative and that this one is the positive, or that's how I had it. So I put the battery back in here to figure that out. So I'm just going to strip these down and see which way makes the light turn on down here. So I did not have any female, for Christ's sake. There's just so many people walking every day. It's hard to film out here without getting people talking in the background. But anyways, I do not have any male connectors for these, so I'm not going to be able to make quick disconnects, which is a bummer, but I can address that at a later point. So I'm going to, either way, I do have to wire the switch in. That's the main thing. You should put a fuse also in the same line with the switch. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to do this up quick. I'm going to put a eyelet on this one, on the negative side, and run this up through here and disconnect it. And then I'm going to put a connector on here for the switch and a connector on the other side so we can turn it on and off, which is my main goal, because you don't want to have this on all the time. It'd be a constant draw, and we need all the power we can get. The issue I'm having is I don't have any reds that are big enough, and this wire should really use a red connector, which is smaller. I'm going to try to make the blue work by folding this over and doubling it up, and then we'll see what happens. If it don't work, I'm going to have to cut it off and put one of these on this wire and pigtail it or something. I don't know. Figure something out. Alright, so there you have it. Oh, I got that wired up, and now we're going to test if the switch works. There you go. There is a way to power up the switch, I think, on the other side to have it light up, but unnecessary. We only do what we need to do here. Now I'm going to wrap the hell out of this shit with electrical tape to keep it somewhat dry. But yeah, in order to disconnect all of this, you gotta take the cover off, but that's not going to happen a lot, so it'd be nice if it would stay this warm and we could just leave that battery in here, but that's not the case yet. Now that that's done, on to changing those windshield wipers back there. Alright, on to the next one. This is the one I took off. Doesn't seem terribly bad, but Safe Light recommends changing your wipers, so whatever, let's do it. To get the old one off, I had to push it in and slide it downward, and I'm assuming these are just going to clip on. This new one came with a bunch of different attachments, but I don't see what those are for, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to shove it on. Like that. Alright, I'm going to use my both hands. So you want to pull it up until there's an audible click and then push this down, and I believe that's right. I do recommend testing them out before you go on your trip though, so we will be doing that when I get the snow off. Well, I was going to try out the wipers and run the truck for a little bit. I haven't ran it in over a week, so yeah, it didn't start. That's not a good sign. That's why it's always good to have one of these jump packs. I got a Jesper and it works like a dream, but it does not work to Jumpstart semi-trucks. I did try that yesterday at work. I bought this mainly for work because I'm constantly having to Jumpstart people in the parking lot. Then yesterday a semi-truck driver came in and said that he couldn't start his truck. With his 4 batteries connected in parallel, it did not do anything. So hopefully we don't have any more issues with the battery on this truck, but yeah, it's definitely got to be changed before it gets cold again. All right, try the wipers. Can you do the spray? There you go. How they look? They working? All right, that's done. All right, guys, I think we are going to end this one. We're just going to keep working on this today. I've been working a lot at work trying to build up money, so Sundays are really my only day to do this, and I'd like to work again next Saturday, but we got to get everything done today. We're pretty close, so I feel comfortable. Otherwise I just think about it all week and I have all this anxiety, and that's not cool. So have a great week. Be safe. Subscribe, share, like, and join me for the next one. We're getting close. It's going to be great. Not Oscar, my friends.